Hello, all you weirdos. Jim here, and I'm back with a solo review for DC's big event book for this week, and that is Titans Beast World #2. And really, I can't be the only one who wants to say Beast Wars right after that and kind of mess it up, especially since I was a dummy and wrote Beast Wars in my notes. That's just me, though. Tomfoolery aside, though, I was pleasantly surprised with the first Beast World issue, and even though last week's two tie-in books, they were kind of out-of-sequence garbage, I was hoping, like a constipated marathon runner, that this #2 would be worth the wait. So let's see if that is the case right about now.
You are all weirdos.
Weird science is the revolution. Weird science is the revolution.
I don't know why I said marathon runner there. I actually had written constipated pastor. I don't know. Marathon runner. That's a thing, right? Titans Beast World #2 is written by Joshua Williamson with art by Ivan Rice. I mentioned in my review for the first issue, this event feels a lot like Deceased, and that's a good thing. Most of Tom Taylor's detractors will even concede that his Elseworld stuff is far superior to what he does in continuity, and I kind of think it's because in continuity, he doesn't do much at all. I did giggle, though, while reading this because it really comes down to it being Deceased but with furries, right? And seriously, no judgment, but I do a lot of wacky stuff. At least I'm not a furry, if you know what I mean. So what happens in this issue? Well, we see a lot. We see the global aftermath of Beast Boy's Garo spores as nations around. Seriously, we get Batman as the Wolfman. That's what you get here. And I think that most people reading it, and Tom Taylor himself, can have fun with Batman being the Wolfman. Now, how does he become the Wolfman? Well, the usual ways. While Nightwing and Batman are saving the people of Gotham, a giant cobra attacks him, and the Garo spore leaps from the snake into Batman's mouth, and voila,
The Wolfman.
the Wolfman. That's pretty much what I think of as the traditional way that somebody does become a Wolfman. And at least, though, it didn't involve any asthma from an ancient royal family with a deed to old Arkham and a fetish for a hung Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying? Even then, though, I'd probably take the Orgums over a furry any day, but no judgment here. What else happens in the issue? Well, before becoming the Wolfman, Batman does his best to once again ruin his secret identity, even Nightwing's to boot. Oracle is either keeping tabs on the monster transformations around the world, or she accidentally put on the Sci-Fi Network. And if that's the case, the giant bear in the top left corner is definitely being played by Lorenzo Lamas. And Nightwing, he saves and subdues the Wolfman Batman. But the other big things happening here are Black Adam has turned into a lion. Donna Troy and Starfire fly off to stop/save him. And we see that Amanda Waller has her hands all over this Beast World disaster and is using it to try to force the president to activate the Bureau of Sovereignty, which sounds a lot like that it would tie into Tom King's current Wonder Woman run. But who knows with DC and their editorial, everything's up in the air. Also, it seems like Jill Biden turns into an otter. There you go. So, did I like this issue? Yeah, I did. The idea of our heroes becoming furries, no judgment, is pretty ridiculous. And Tom Taylor surely knows it. And so instead of trying to get fancy with it, he actually embraces the wackiness and has fun with it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get some darker ending with Waller continuing to push towards the next big event. But in here and now, I'm having fun. And that's what I need at DC right now. As I always say, Cyndi Lauper, the girls, and Jimmy Boy here, we just want to have fun. Because of all that, I'm going to give Titans Beast World #2 an 8 out of 10. And please let me know if you agree or disagree and why in the comments below. And just as a quick aside, a very quick aside, I see so much fighting going on in comics from every side. And sometimes I feel like really caught somewhere in the middle, mainly because I try to respect everyone. And whether they agree with me or not, I do at least listen to what they have to say. And I'm not saying that's for everyone. I'm not here to say what everybody should do. That's for you alone. But maybe here we can kind of get along, talk about the comics, things like that, and just have a blast, as they used to say back in the day. But if you want to hear some deeper dives into these books, including this Beast World #2 issue, please check out our weekly DC Comics podcast that comes out every Sunday night. And if you love comics like me and want to help us out for everything we do, hit the Patreon button in the upper left-hand corner there to check out our Patreon account where we have a ton of DC, Marvel, indie, and manga shows each and every day. But yeah, thanks a lot for listening. I want to hear what everybody thinks of this issue and the Beast World, Beast Wars, as I want to say all the time, all that. Let me know what you think. And everybody, take care, you weirdos, and bye for now.
You are all weirdos.
Weird science is the revolution. Weird science is the revolution.